You think we're gonna beat all these games?
Nope.
Backlog boys.
No, probably not.
Hey, Kurno, why is
Hey, Kurno.
Salutes.
Hey, everybody.
Why is a great slumber happening now?
The Great Slumber. Is that what the darkness is?
That's the
Little dark areas? Welcome back to the show, everyone.
Or it's like the big. I thought it was like the Big Bang.
We are
The
playing
Great Slumber.
Newt 1. We're off to the third cloud level. Oh, we got treble clefs now. Little chubby treble clefs. I just noticed that. This looks very similar to the start of the last level. Oh, you get the wangs!
Yeah, I like the wings.
I like the wings a lot. They make the movement really great. Juan, when do you want to taste this soda?
Now.
Now?
Do it
You ready?
now!
It smells great.
All right. Let me get it going for you here. Bjorn's got the controller. I've got the camera.
You be waking up that little sleepy guy.
Vaughn's got the
Little
soda.
sleepy Newt.
Newt does look pretty sleepy. Maybe he just needs a nice soda.
Yeah. We'll wake him up.
What do you got there, Vaughn?
Sprecher Cherry Cola.
It's got a bear eating a chair on there.
In the chair.
Eating a share.
Smells delicious.
Vaughn is into the
Very
smell.
cherry.
Very cherry smell. I did give it a little sniff before this.
Ooh, got the
How was that?
That's a very cherry cola.
Sprecher is a very solid brand. They got that wide bottle.
Yep. It's a
16
thickened-
ounces, I believe.
That's a lot of cherry. I like it.
Yeah?
Yep.
So it's got a bite.
No holds on the cherry.
No holds on the cherry.
No bite really.
No bite.
It's very smooth.
Very smooth and sweet.
That's an easy 9.
An easy 9?
Yep.
And now is that on a
Really
cherry
digging it.
scale, cherry cola scale?
That's just
global
on the,
scale.
The general, the global.
9 on the global scale
Yeah.
from Vaughn
That's
for a
good.
cherry cola. That's very good. Sprecher's a solid brand, folks. Go get you one.
Yum yum.
I like how there's like a difference between the cherry
Something wrong, Austin?
and the
No, not at all.
cherry ranking and the global ranking.
Oh, absolutely. You got to be clear. Can I try that?
Of course.
Let me give that another smell.
Is there
Yeah, a
anything
lot of
else?
cherry. Not
It smells very cherry.
so strong on the cola, but
It does
I'm
remind
okay
me
with that.
of a cherry Coke smell. Only 27 grams of sugar. Oh, that's half a serving. I was going to say, that's surprising.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you gotta get all the posts.
Yeah. Let's go this way.
Oh, that is really good.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Solid.
Could I have a taste?
Of course.
Yes, absolutely.
Pass it over.
Bjorn is tasting the cherry cola.
Dude, we're half woke.
half woke.
Yeah.
Oh. It's very cherry.
Very cherry.
But it's not in like it doesn't taste like medicine-y.
Okay.
There is kind of like a sucrets aftertaste though that I'm just now getting. Almost that it has the same like numbing sensation even.
A little bit, yeah.
Like a sucret. If you've never had a sucret before, it's like a throat lozenge that helps you stop coughing, and it tastes like cherry. Oh, new outfit!
New outfit.
I like that one.
Did the green on the Clefs?
Yeah,
on the
dude,
hat,
that looks
that's really cool.
That looks spicy. It's a spicy outfit. Oh, he's got a little scarf.
Oh yeah, I forgot
He's
you
very
inverted.
cute.
Newt is very androgynous. I don't think Newt is gender specific, actually.
That's okay.
I'm sure that's totally fine. This game does very little to set up boundaries. All the tutorials are no text, although there are language options for the game, just for the cutscene text, I guess, and the names of the levels. But it is cool how the
Oh shoot, I did not hit that.
oh, you got that one little panel though.
Yeah, but I'm falling.
I appreciate games that can do a tutorial without text. That is a very a skill that other developers should be envious of.
Bjorn and I were talking about Xenoblade 2 earlier, and he just said he got a tutorial portion at hour 60.
Hour 55.
Hour
to be
55.
exact.
Dude,
It's
I
like-
totally believe it when it comes
they
to
put
Xenoblade.
they put in a brand new mechanic. And it's like great.
Nice.
Nice. That's a big burst.
Yep. Burst.
Burst.
Swag. One of my favorite GMC faux show songs. Oh, you beat the level. There's another section back there, though.
Yeah. It's Let me get this.
Nice.
Okay. I did not see that my first time through.
Bang them drums.
The glide.
Dude, the glide is freedom. Freedom!
Hey, oh, I see.
Oh, there's a birdie.
There is a birdie.
Yeah, here's what we missed right here. The glide is everything.
Just spreading joy and music.
So we made a brief mention. We were talking about the guy who makes Drakengard and Nier. You think you just jump to it and something appears? I'm gonna guess that's what it is.
Oh, I see it. See the notes?
Yeah, I
Yep.
see the notes, so I'm guessing when you jump that way, something's gonna appear. Yeah.
Kaboom.
We were mentioning a commentary that the creator of Nier and Drakengard made on the Animal Crossing series, and it made me want to ask you guys about. Oh, it's the Rod.
Oh, there we
Rod
go.
Stewart. Ooh, got him. That is my favorite wand of the game. Absolutely.
You like it?
It is great. It is beautiful. I mean, just based on its appearance. It reminds me of something, actually, from another game. I'm trying to think of what it is. It's making me think of Kingdom Hearts initially.
I get a little bit of that.
Anyway, I wanted to ask your guys' thoughts on the Animal Crossing series and see how much of any Animal Crossing games you guys have played
Well, I can answer that
and
real quick.
how it has affected your life.
0 hours
Oh, okay.
in Animal Crossing for me.
How about you, Bjorn?
I probably put in like a good 3 to 8 months of my life on the first one.
The original.
Yeah, the original, because I got it for the GameCube because there was so little that was coming out in the GameCube at the time.
Oh, okay.
That we, or at least that week, me and my brother could play.
Yeah,
Because
together.
no, just
Just in general.
As young?
in general.
Okay.
Because we were so young that my parents were like, no, you can't play those games where you're shooting people.
Right.
Play the game where you just get in
Where
debt.
you water plants. Yeah. Chop down trees.
Yeah.
Man, Animal Crossing is so dangerous.
I mean, I did play Harvest Moon.
Okay.
DS.
Harvest Moon is
Very analogous,
There
right?
it is.
It's analogous in that you can get really addicted to it. It doesn't call you as hard, for me at least. It doesn't pressure you as much as Animal Crossing. Because Animal Crossing, it's like the game is playing and you have to choose to be there or not. And if you're not there,
Right, 'cause
you're missing
it's a lot of
something.
time sensitive stuff, right?
Yeah,
like
everything,
day to day.
everything is time sensitive. Like it's
Oh,
Because
gosh.
Harvest Moon has
It's-
time of day, but I don't think it has to be
gosh.
the next day, or things like
right,
that.
right.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing is real time, like minute to minute.
Yeah.
So day, night, and all that. But Harvest Moon, the time only passes when
Whoa!
Whoa!
What the-
That was crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
There is so much going on in this level.
In Harvest Moon, the time only passes when you are playing the game, and also it's not real time.
Though I think
So, like,
I
you
think
can
there
play
is
through a
some
day-
day-night stuff,
There is,
but we're like,
but a day-night cycle is like 20 minutes.
yeah.
In the game, or maybe an hour. Whereas Animal Crossing, it's just grueling how real the time is.
Yeah, so I've never
least,
played a game like that where it calls to you.
It's
That
dangerous.
immediately.
It's so dangerous.
it's also like season sensitive too.
Right.
So I hated playing in the winter because there's nothing going on in the game at that point.
Yeah.
Because there's all.
But then also it's still
frozen.
it's different. So you better play because different.
Or you'll miss something.
Yeah, you'll miss something. Like there's day of the week
Oh, there's
specific.
6 possible warps here. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
insane.
this is getting complicated right here.
It's there's day of the week specific, time of day specific, season specific, location specific. It's just
That's a lot.
insane. It's totally insane. Like, oh, this person only shows up on this day of week. Okay, that's fine. Or, oh, this person only shows up in this time of day. It's like, oh, well, that's fine. But then those will combine. It's like, oh, well, this character only does this specific thing at this time of day on this specific day of the week. So then it gets to the point where you're planning dates with your game.
I
Like-
need the.
You need the wand? We have the wand.
No, I think I need the wings.
Oh,
If there's wings, I need them.
this is a large level.
It is. It's very large. So I'm gonna go somewhere else. Oh gosh.
Would this be the first level where we get all 3 power-ups?
We've had all 3 powers.
We have
before.
had all 3 power-ups
Yeah.
before?
Because at the end of the last level, I had all 3.
Oh, okay. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Yeah, Animal Crossing has sucked up much too much of my life, much more than I would care to admit.
I mean, I have had games
I don't know if
take up a lot of time, but not
sure.
not in that manner.
but in such a monotonous and not even really rewarding way.
Okay.
I think
Like-
that was my biggest problem. Like after a while playing the Animal Crossing games, like there's no reward to it.
No, it's like work.
Is it a reward?
You're playing it because you feel like you have to.
The
Yeah.
reward. Oh, I had to get these owls. That's how I had to do. Like the reward is you make your townspeople happy and you get yourself out of debt and then get yourself more into debt.
Right.
Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah, this one's cool. There's a lot going on here.
Come on.
The curve of the level design here is pretty awesome. How it's slowly ramping up in like complexity and size. Because it was pretty quick ramp up in the first world, I guess, because the first levels had to be so watered down.
Okay.
But it's been a nice slope.
I think I
There's some more gray stuff over this way.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
never been
Yeah, it's
crushing.
That's where the owls are.
Closest thing
Why
I can
not?
I can really think to any like planning your time is
Oh, no.
and this is tiny, like microscopic compared to Animal Crossing, but like in Fire Emblem Awakening, characters had like birthdays, and if you played on their birthday, you just get like a little reward. So
Yeah.
I just like set a reminder in my phone like to play like at 20 minutes of the game.
Oh, yeah.
on, like May 27th.
Yeah, extrapolate that
That's
to
Crom's
like
birthday or something,
to
whoever
like
it is.
exponentially.
Yeah.
And then you've got Animal Crossing.
Crossing.
Like I was missing things that my friends were inviting me to because it overlapped with something that was happening in the game. Like,
Oh,
that's okay.
wonder if you need the wings there too.
I don't think so.
I don't think there's
Yeah,
actually
give it-
wings in this level.
I think you can make that. You got to bounce off of a.
Yeah, maybe you have to
I gotta
jump
bounce.
and
I
then
gotta,
bounce
I
on
gotta
the
bounce
far side.
farther.
Yeah.
There we go.
And yeah, the game had like all the like major holidays, and there were specific things that would only happen on one day of the year.
Oh, that's where the end of the level is. Okay.
And if you didn't play the game on that day of the year, then you wouldn't get some like item or whatever. And it's all just innocuous stuff. None of it matters. I mean, really nothing in the game matters.
No. Let's see if I can actually fall far enough.
Got it.
Yes.
Oh, with the tree.
Oh,
I can't
not
stand
real.
on that.
Just a cloud.
You can make it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you can still make it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I got it.
Skills. I think the most sucked into a game I've ever been like that is probably one of my first couple playthroughs of like their campaigns of Crusader Kings 2, where you like play as a character and like you have a family and like it's like so personal, like everything that happens in the game is like your character developing traits and stuff and like accomplishing things and like building this dynasty, and then when you die you become like your next of kin,
Right.
and then so there's like this huge
It's like a slow version of Rogue
divergent
Legacy.
story that like every branching path is different, every decision
Yeah.
is like a different storyline in the
Yeah, that's crazy.
in the character's arc, and it's like very like transient and enthralling, and I was pretty obsessed with that for when I first got it.
Yeah,
Probably a little bit unhealthily.
I've been sucked into and addicted to many games in my time, but I think Animal Crossing is the worst just because it's so pointless. Like, I got really addicted to
Is there an end?
No, there's no perceivable end to
When
Animal
you stop
Crossing.
playing the game, that's when it ends.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh,
okay.
look at that.
Hay un secreto.
Because, yeah, Animal Crossing, it just never ends. You can just keep doing it. I mean, you can get every item in the game. You can complete the like encyclopedia, and you can get all the year-specific events. You can grow like every type of flower.
And you've got a completionist streak.
Right, exactly. So,
It's especially
when
dangerous for you.
someone like me jumps into that game, you're already like, okay, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're gonna
This is
get
what we're doing for the rest of my life.
right. We're gonna get one of everything. So basically, if you're a completionist and you're playing Animal Crossing, you have to commit to playing the game for at least one entire calendar year.
Yeah.
Because I remember like,
Holy cow.
like coming,
Yeah,
into,
that's a lot.
to
Yeah.
like work, and Austin would be in the back room just playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah, like every day on my break, it's like, oh, I gotta take care of my dailies. You have like daily duties in the game. You know, it's like, okay, well, I'm trying to make this certain amount of money, and the best way for me to make money is to
Nope,
do this
they won't do
specific
that.
thing, and I can only do it one time a day. And so you spend like 30 minutes every day, like buying any items from the shop because they rotate every day.
Oh, wow.
And then you do this all the day specific events, which there's
They're
like
so involved.
5 different ones, you know, that reset every day. And it's just, yeah, like I didn't even want to do it, but I was doing it. It's crazy.
Oh.
Crazy addicting.
Oh.
Oh, I should have fallen off.
Yeah, I should have. Nope.
It's an intense one.
He just needs to get to the gate.
I just need to get to the gate, and
He's got everything.
There's so many platforms going on. That you can't cheese your way to it quickly. Also, having the glide wings in this level would actually break it.
Yeah, that's probably
just-
why
you
they
just
didn't put it
soar.
in. Have you guys ever played the game Samba de Amigo?
No.
No, but it sounds familiar.
I think the visuals in that game are kind of similar to this. I've never played the game either. I know it has kind of a cult following. The main character is like a monkey, and his hat looks very similar to that hat, from what I remember. I remember when we went to Game Informer, the old Game Informer office, or I guess it's still the Game Informer office. They have a vault of like every review copy of every game they've ever reviewed.
That's cool.
And they had like a crazy like collector's edition for Samba de Amigo that I'd never seen before. It was crazy. I still have the pictures somewhere. Yeah, they invited Do a Barrel Roll to come hang out at their office.
Interview you guys too, or like do a write up about you?
They did like a tiny little write up about us in an issue because he doesn't work for Game Informer anymore. He works for Capcom now.
Tim Turry.
Tim Turry, great guy.
Swell guy, yeah.
Used to be like a senior editor at Game Informer, and I don't remember how he found out about us. If he just like happened to be like at a show or something like that, but he reached out to us and we invited him to come watch us rehearse, and we set up some like video games for people to play while we rehearsed, and the music like loosely matched up.
Yeah.
And he thought it was really cool. And as like a thank you, he invited us to like come tour the
cool.
Game Informer office
and
and hang out with them after hours. My turn?
Yeah.
It was really cool. They had like a little office there, and oh god, I gotta switch the controls. And it was right after Smash 4 had come out, and we were playing Smash 4, playing 8-player Smash, and we were like all using the same character. Memeing. It was hilarious.
Falcon kick only, or something.
Falcon kick only. No, I think
God
we did. I think
damn
we
it.
did like
Shine only?
I think we did like an all Charizard fight
To the left. There you go.
right here.
Yep.
Shine only is the way to go, really.
Shine only. We did that. We did that.
and it was not fun.
There's a series for you to watch, Bjorn. Is our Subspace Emissary
is fun.
playthrough.
Yeah.
You remember that game? The story mode from Brawl.
Oh.
With, like, all the cutscenes and-
Fuck that.
That was awesome. I love Subspace.
I hate it.
Really?
I
I
don't.
loved it.
I I think I hated it because because you had to do it to unlock the characters.
Well, you could unlock them in classic mode, but it was easier in subspace.
Yeah, because it was just play through it. But I think what I also hated about it is that my friend wanted to play like on either the hardest difficulty or the
intense.
second hardest difficulty.
Intense or very hard, yeah.
And it just wasn't fun.
What did we do?
Yeah. I think we did the second hardest. I think
So
we did
very
very
hard.
hard, not intense, but I think we did very hard difficulty, which was pretty tough.
It was tough, yeah.
Yeah, I did not like it.
I just wish
We
Smash
wish we
4
would
did that.
have. We wish that they would have done something like that for Smash 4,
like an improved version.
like some kind of story mode.
A master.
Because I
class
liked how they
version of
like
it.
made up all these like corny, campy cutscenes to like loosely explain why all the characters were in the same universe.
Yeah. It was cool.
And the mix of like side scrolling and then Smash Bros fighting, I thought it was cool. But I think there were a lot of people that don't really enjoy it.
There's a lot of people that are wrong.
That's true. And it doesn't always hurt to be wrong. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you don't feel it.
Yeah.
Until someone tells you.
You're just numb to being wrong.
Hey, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know.
I know you can't feel it, but you're wrong.
But you're wrong.
I gotta let you know.
Oh, I
like
do
when you
say
gotta-
that about certain people who don't like certain shows about anime. I have very strong opinions on that.
Well, that's okay. Vaughn's easily swayed. He hasn't seen a lot of anime, so
Correct. I've seen exactly one.
I've been trying to
Start
make
to
him.
finish.
I've been trying to make him watch several, and
Is one of them Attack on Titan?
yes, I've actually made a deal with Vaughn.
Well, he will watch The Expanse when I watch Attack on Titan.
Yes, he raves and raves about this sci-fi original show called The Expanse that actually sounds really cool. And I'm interested to watch it. And I told him for every episode of Attack on Titan he watches, I will watch one episode of The Expanse. And he has yet to watch a single episode of Attack on Titan.
This is true.
It's a good idea.
Yeah,
It's a fair trade.
it's a great deal.
Yeah, that's how someone got me to watch the anime Sword Art Online. I'm like, hey, like you gotta watch this show called Fate Zero. It's really great. I think you'll really, really like it. And he was like, okay, if you watch Sword Art Online, and I did not want to watch Sword Art Online,
Yeah.
and I did. I finished it. I hated it, but I watched the whole thing.
And did they keep up their end of the bargain?
They did.
Well, that's good.
They watched it.
Oh, that's a toughie.
Fall.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall.
Yeah, okay.
And he ended up really liking it.
These
That's
cloud
good.
levels are nice.
They're nice.
They're cool. New mechanics. It's like this rotating.
Yeah, I like how they're
Corkscrew thing.
introducing new stuff
Yeah.
every level.
And also, like, not just every level, but every sub-level as well.
Yep.
It's great.
Yeah, that's what I meant actually. Like each individual level, not each world.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only anime I've seen start to finish is oh no, what's it called?
Your Lie in April.
Your Lie in April. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I can definitely see why you would watch that one.
Well, someone told me like, oh, if you're a classical musician, you should just watch this first, and you'll as like your first anime.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that was a good choice.
My recommendation for people is usually if they've never watched an anime before and they're not sure how to like anime, is either Death Note or Monster.
Kyle has wanted me to watch Death Note.
I would like for you to watch Death Note as well.
98%.
Oh shit, I wasn't even paying attention. Oh well.
Death Note's good.
Death Note's great. Monster's better.
Yeah.
IMO.
I need to buy a region-free player so I can buy the Australian DVDs and watch them. Either that or find a program that allows me to watch it on my computer.
Which show?
Monster.
Oh, Monster.
Monster got released in its entirety in Australia.
Cloud
Really?
6. Who's playing this one?
Are we on our way to Cloud 9?
Nah, that would be funny. Who's playing this one?
I can do it.
Okay. Vaughn's doing all
Give me
the
the hardest one.
Vaughn's doing all the hard levels.
I gotta lean forward. What? 1 second. Thank you.
All right.
I've also seen, of course, most people would say this is not an anime, but Avatar and The Legend of Korra.
I would say, like, because that's those are obviously heavily inspired
So yeah,
by it.
stylistically very.
Stylistically heavily inspired by it.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'm in a Japanese animation class right now, and we spent
Oh, you got the last outfit.
we spent like
Did
the
I?
last I did.
How do you change them?
Square.
Square.
Okay.
And we spent the last we spent the
Ooh.
first class period like just
Like that
talking
white?
about
Yeah.
like what is anime? Is this anime? I thought it was completely pointless because it ended up being that the conclusion the professor comes up with is that it's pointless.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I just don't know why we had to spend like a good like 40 minutes on it. It was nuts. It was most of the class.
So what was the definitive theory? It was like, it's anime if it's done by Japanese
So the
people?
the thoughts of a lot of like writings, like in like academic writings,
scholarly
scholarly
stuff.
writings,
Yeah.
is that you can't
define it.
define it. There's too many caveats that hit it. Too many like situations and too many different individual interpretations of it
Right.
that prevent it from being like defined. Because the moment you define it, you exclude something.
Right.
And so it's just easier to leave it undefined and have it be malleable than it is to actually seriously sit down and
You're
define
cracking
it.
open there.
Dude, I'm cracking open the ho-hos.
Ho ho.
You're gonna have to.
Bjorn brought ho-hos.
You're gonna have to hook me
They've
up.
been sitting in my closet since Christmas, unopened, and I'm like, I
Sitting
won't
in
bring
a
these.
closet.
We appreciate all snacks
Yeah, I
brought
told
to the boys.
because of the bad snowstorm. I was like, Bjorn, you can bring any snacks you have, but don't go anywhere for those snacks. So
Yes.
just bring something from home if you've got that, and that makes sense now.
Oh, right on the
Yeah.
thigh.
So Bjorn checked in his closet and found some
Lo
ho-hos.
and behold.
Yeah.
I have not had a ho-ho in probably 15 years.
My grandma buys them all the time, and I'm getting sick of them. So like, I am just gonna bring these for other people to eat.
If you're not from the U.S. or you're just not familiar with Little Debbie snacks, it's basically a Swiss roll, which is like a really flat, thin piece of cake, and then a layer of cream spread over the top of it. Imagine like a rectangle, and then you roll that into like a
like that.
roll. That's a Swiss roll, and then you dip the whole thing in chocolate. That's what a ho-ho is. But they're very small. That probably makes it sound like a big thing, but they're very small.
Mm-hmm.
And it's incredibly processed and terrible for your body.
But great
At the same time.
in its own way.
That's what Little Debbie's are all about.
But I would say like there's actually another musical one that came out called Sound Euphonium. Mm-hmm. It deals with like it's very nostalgic driven.
Oh, I got the wings.
You got the
Where,
wangs,
like
dude.
this girl, like it's like she doesn't want to be, doesn't
haven't used
want
the
to
wings in a
go.
while.
She went to a different because in Japanese schools, high school isn't required. It's
In
everything
Japan?
up, yeah, everything up before it is required by the government.
Mm-hmm.
But anything after that is extra. But so
okay.
because of that, you can you take placement tests to get into high school.
Mm-hmm.
And so this girl takes a placement test at a high school that's not known for its music because she doesn't want because of like the experiences she had experiences she had like in like her band previously in terms of like going to competitions and stuff like that. And
She didn't want to be in a competitive environment.
she didn't want to be in like competitive environment because she didn't feel like she was very competitive. But like over the course of the show, like things happen, and she ends up like finding like why she likes to play music so much, and like what it means to her, and like also like, and then then she ends up like really pushing to be a better player of like specifically the instrument the euphonium. And the second season of it is more focused on like, okay, how do you minutely get yourself to be even better when you're already good?
Right.
And it's like that
Whoa! Speedrun tech!
already found before release.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do recommend it.
This will be
It's a bit.
the initial record speedrun.
Yeah.
Will be the boys.
I don't know. We'll have to check John and Jonva's playthrough.
Yeah.
See if they beat it.
Yeah, I do recommend
What
it.
am
I personally really enjoyed it.
Sounded interesting. He said with a mouthful of ho-ho. Oh, take the center one. The center one that goes up. Have you been this way?
Yeah.
But I got to get to the
Yeah,
gray
straight
there.
across.
Yeah.
Looks like you're missing some owls.
Yeah, well, maybe I do have to go back up here.
You could try going up really high and just flying.
Just gliding all the way.
Cheesing it, yeah. Wait, there's some gray up here too.
Oh, yeah,
Ah.
I seen that. It's probably owls.
Long.
Here we go.
But I'm not going to get up there.
I think you can get on those guys. Oh,
Okay.
wait. Go up to the yellow owls over here. Yeah, if you get up here, you can get over there.
Good point.
You should be able to fly to the green owls from here. Yeah. Oh,
Or just miss
but you missed.
and fall. But fall gracefully.
And that was a ho-oh.
And fall again.
Yummy.
But not a ho-oh. The Pokemon.
Oh, when I was in Japan, I got to go to. I
first, let's get
forget the
this.
official name of it, but it's called the Golden Pavilion.
Wait, turn around.
You're missing the parrot.
You missed the parrot.
But there's
You missed
gray.
But
Well,
there's
just
there's
get
the
this guy
parrot.
and then get the gray.
But on top of the Golden Pavilion is Ho-Ho.
Right.
Yeah, I got to see it. I took a picture of it.
Yeah, that's like the perfect American moment. Like, oh, it's Ho-Oh!
Yeah, it
When
really
actually
is.
the Pokemon is modeled after like an ancient Japanese thing.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny because like when you go into it's like Kinkakuji, I think is what it's called. But
I'm supposed to just glide?
Dude, go for
if
it.
you want to,
I get everything? Yeah.
but what they don't tell you is like the 40,000 tourists that are there, because there's like just this like massive like random people that you single file line yourself through it. Mm-hmm. Oh, you actually did it.
Nope.
Almost.
Okay, I have to go to the white guys.
Yeah.
We're just gonna fall.
Okay. The shaky drums.
I like that they shake.
How do you guys feel about the lack of HUD in this game? How do you guys feel about HUD in general?
I am A-okay.
The less of it, the
Damn it.
happier I am.
Oh no, I touched! Oh no, I didn't.
You're
Okay.
Well, it wouldn't
Didn't
matter.
count
That's
it.
where you want to be anyways.
True. You're right.
You can just jump.
You can just
on the
land
white
on the
ones.
platform and
Nope.
then jump on the white
Making
ones.
it.
No, I
Me
must.
making it.
I must challenge myself.
Must land on the onigiri. Come on, Vaughn. There you go, bud.
There you
you
go.
did it. Just proud of you.
HUD.
Proud of you.
Yeah, that was a question.
Yes. How do you feel about HUD?
Generally, the less of it, the better. For
Okay.
me.
Alright, far side.
For anyone that may not be familiar, that stands for heads-up display. It's just things that get overlaid over your screen in games to show you various things that you need to know.
Yeah,
Like the 100% up there.
Right.
Yeah, like that's
music
like
note.
if you don't like Mario barely has any HUD at all. Like just run around quick A.
Yeah, Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great because it gets more screen real estate.
Right.
Anybody?
It's funny that older games that had such little screen real estate had so much more HUD.
Yeah.
Like Mario 64. Way smaller screen resolution. Pretty good amount of HUD.
Yeah.
I guess it depends.
I mean, adventure games are usually pretty heavy on the HUD front.
Yeah, that's very true because they kind of need it.
Yeah.
I
Like, know
definitely played Breath of the Wild with low HUD though. Just
Oh, really?
hearts only. Hearts and stamina.
Yeah, I played it with the full HUD.
Like
I don't
I turned
remember
off
mini
the
map and
I
everything.
turned off.
I had
of
the
stuff.
mini map and everything like that.
Oh, look, the rod's there. That's cool. And then there's the rod for the...
Like in Xenoblade 2, it's kind of overwhelming. Like it's like
it's
a
overwhelming
third
in
screen.
X.
You need to see X. Because not
X has
only
gotta
do
be
you have the
crazy,
HUD
yeah.
that's on your TV, you have the HUD that's in your tablet,
wow.
and then like there's things that like you can't do in your tablet that you can't do in your HUD on screen that you can do in your tablet.
Yeah, each one has its own HUD.
It's a fucking nightmare trying to figure out anything in that goddamn game.
I don't know if we're going to be able to go to the Glacier World, guys.
Why is that?
Oh.
It says not available. I thought it was maybe going to say not available just because we didn't beat the other ones yet, but it might just not be in this build. So,
What closest odd do you want to get it? We missed 100 something on something.
I missed 100 in several levels.
Yeah.
Missing it in 2 of the Clouds
Cloud
levels.
5, I think we just
1 of the island
We're
levels. And that's it. And then we missed several. Oh, there's one more islands level, that's why.
Oh.
There's island 6.
I thought there was supposed to be 6.
We missed island 6.
That's probably why we don't have it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
That would explain it.
It's weird that the rod is there, though. That makes me feel like I've completed that world. The slope speed is a little weird in this game. That's one thing I'll comment on for the devs. When you're going,
Yeah.
when you're
the
going up
bridges.
certain slopes,
Yeah, up
you
bridges and
slow
slopes,
way
yeah.
down, and that doesn't. I don't know if that feels right. It makes sense scientifically,
Like
but from a gaming standpoint, it's not usually what happens. You usually just go the same speed all the time.
yeah, it's
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah, slowing way down.
But there's worse culprits, I think.
Oh, certainly.
That bridge.
Islands 5. Where is Island 6?
It's right there.
Oh, it's over there.
That's why we. That's why we never saw it.
Oh, all the way back over here. Bummer.
I guess in general with heads-up display, the more you can tell with less on screen is the best.
Yeah.
I'm kind of indifferent about it. Like, I've played games that have a ton of HUD.
That's number 2.
Oh, it's number 2. That's not number 6. So where is it?
Go up there.
Oh, this has got to be it.
The big one. There we go.
Oh yeah, so this is like a little. Is this supposed to be like a little representation of it, kind of?
Yeah.
We missed a level. Well, we'll do this one before we close it out. How about that?
Yeah. Let's do
How
that.
about that? Ooh. But like, I guess a good example for me is Total War, since it's very necessary to play the game. Like there are certain Total Wars, earlier ones, that the unit card has like a spot for each individual status that a unit can have. This is all rotation.
crazy.
Whoa.
This is nuts.
So the sphere is actually going to rotate out here, and I'm going to be able to get this.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's like
There's
multiple
another
spheres.
sphere. Wow. That's cool.
Oh, there's the disruptor. Boom.
But there's a status, or there's a spot on the unit card
Oh, we got the final outfit. It looks pretty cool.
for like each individual status. Like the unit's running, the unit's in combat, the unit's shooting. There's a spot for each of those things, like what it's doing. The unit's resting. The unit is demoralized. There's an indicator or a slot for each of those. And then in some later Total Wars, like Rome 2, which I would, if you try to defend it all, I will fight you. Whoever you are
You think
out
it's
there.
trash?
It's the state that it released in is embarrassing. But like they changed.
LOL modern games.
They decided to like streamline it and make it so that it rotates through all those status in one slot, one larger slot. So you can't look down and see all of those at a glance.
Oh,
So they
I
like.
can see why that would be.
So you have to like sit there and stare at it to see like, is this unit getting shot at?
Like a ticker.
Yeah, and it's like it like wastes your time and it's.
All right, I
Less
think I got all
efficient.
this now.
So like if you can minimize
Now what? Oh.
like the amount of on-screen,
Well, that works.
but maximize the amount of what you're saying with it with something simple like that. That's usually what.
Oh,
I
that's the end of the
prefer.
level.
Yeah, I know if again, Nier Automata, because it's the most recent game I've been playing. One of the things like with it does with its HUD is that there is this thing called the chip system, because basically the premise of the game is you playing an Android, and so you get these chips that allow you to like pull out like certain things. So you can literally pull out. Oh, I don't want to see my health. I don't want to see the map. I don't want to see my.
Oh, you can like itemize it.
You
and
can like literally
customize it.
You can literally like pull out everything. You can pull like, oh, do you want to see damage indicators? No. Okay, pull that out. Do you want to see the health of the enemy? No. Okay, pull that out.
I do
So you
like
can-
options.
That's cool.
So you can like put in like a bunch of other things.
Whoa!
Trying to kill me.
Pranked.
Yeah. And one of the funniest parts that actually gets you an ending for the game, because there's actually 26 endings, is you can pull out the OS chip, and it kills you, and then ends the game.
Oh, like the OS chip for the
Oh,
character.
this
Yeah.
probably gonna kill me. Oh no, that's okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
Safe.
Because it asks you, are you sure you want to do that? If you click yes, it literally just like, the game like literally like fuzzes out and then goes to black.
Yeah.
And it says, you like so-and-so was found dead or pulling out their OS chip.
Yeah, you basically like removed your own brain.
Yeah, and then the credits scroll by super fast and you get the main menu.
That's hilarious.
It's funny.
I love stuff like that. That's very like Metal Gear Solid.
It
or
is very
something
Metal
like
Gear.
that.
I was thinking that.
Which totally segues back to that Undertale mind blow moment that I had,
Yeah.
which also gave me a like Psycho Mantis type feeling in the way that it surprised me. Don't know if I was supposed to do that way, but
That's another game series I can't get into due to the controls.
interesting.
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid, like I could play a little bit of it. I think I put in like 2-3 hours before I just got frustrated
Oh, yeah,
with like
baby.
how it controlled. And then Metal Gear Solid 2 almost instantly. This is like I just couldn't get around like
The camera's pretty.
well, the camera's pretty
wonky.
also like
Yeah.
having to like hold this button, hold this button, hold this button just to get into
Yeah.
first person.
Yeah.
As like I can't. And so like
I'm so powerful.
I need to like I want to
Almighty.
know the story of it, so I need to like watch someone play through it.
Well, you can watch us play
played
Metal Gear
3.
Solid 3,
Oh,
You
cool.
can watch me flub around in that.
That's awesome.
which is the first game chronologically
True.
in the timeline.
True.
Takes place before the others.
Dang it.
One thing, also, one last thing about HUD. I appreciate having options, like hidden options, like in Breath of the Wild, where like if you turn off the extra HUD in whatever it calls it, like Pro mode or whatever, there's still indicators for everything. Like he's shivering if it's cold, so you don't need to see the temperature. But
Right.
you can just see he's shivering and his breath is cold. So
Right, you
put
pay a
on
little more attention.
Yeah, or like if it's too hot, there's visual and audio things that like tell you that anyways.
Right.
So you could do without it and just, kind of try to pay more attention, or you can do with it and it's still minimal enough that it doesn't get
Yeah,
in
it's
the way
cool.
of anything.
It's very cool.
I
I
appreciate
think my
that for sure.
favorite indicator in Breath of the Wild still is when he's about to burst into flames. He just starts smoking and all of a sudden
Yeah.
he's just on fire.
Yay! Got woke.
Also, he has the quickest, I would say like the quickest lava death in a Zelda game, where he just into it and it's gone.
Yeah.
Probably the most
Yeah,
accurate
it's
too.
insanely quick.
Well,
no,
if,
like-
if it was magma, that's how it would.
Sinking.
That's how it would go.
Yes, yes.
We actually dedicated.
We talked about
almost
it.
a whole episode to talking about that.
That's funny.
Well, hey, next week on the show,
That was Island 6.
that was it. So let us know if you want us to keep playing this. Let us know if you want more Newt 1. Let us know if you want more Bjorn.
More chill time
Because we
with
still
the
have
boys.
the Glacier world to do.
Yeah.
And let us know if you want us to do more of this game. Go check it out. It's available for purchase, full release. We're having fun with it. It's super chill. It's nice. It's pleasant.
Pretty.
It's very relaxing.
It's smooth.
I could see people who like Viva Pinata or Animal Crossing or any other like pleasant
Yeah, you want to feel good.
non-conflict based game.
Yeah, I would definitely say that.
In the meantime, we'll have some more Cuphead on Friday. And
Sacred Stones on Monday.
Sacred Stones on Monday, yeah. There will be a Twitch stream at the end of the month.
Twitch.tv/backlogboys.
We drink gross sodas if you throw tips in the jar. It's really silly. Otherwise, just come hang out. And we got a Twitter if you want to say hi. We got an Instagram if you want to see the sodas that we're tasting. And yeah, we'll see you next
That's
time.
what we got, so tune in soon, huh?
Yeah.
If we don't do this more, thanks for joining us, Bjorn.
Yeah, it was awesome. Had a great time.
Glad you enjoyed it.
I want to do it. I
Very
want to do this
chill.
again if I can.
Awesome. So far,
Also
every,
in a
so far every
non-recording
guest has said
session.
that, so that's
Yeah.
good. We must be doing something right.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, take care. Let us know if you want to see more Newt 1.
I hope the audience has that reaction too. Like, I should watch these guys again.